Well, good morning, you all my friends and family. Hope y'all doing well today. This is Wes. For all you that might punch on here and not know who I am, I'm from East Tennessee, or you might say Maryville, Tennessee. It has been raining since Friday. Everything is soft and wet. Puddles are everywhere. And Mariah has to go to the doctor this morning. Now, today's Tuesday. I'm going to get as much done as I can. It's really wild because just last Thursday, people was calling and saying they didn't need mow. Now, it's Thursday. Friday night, the rain set in, and now I've got people writing me and asking me to come get their lawns as quick as I can. I think what has happened, now, you've seen, now the yards, some of the yards we was mowing last week, they were high. They were dry and high. After that dry mowing, we knew nothing was going to grow again because it was just too dry. But what had happened, I think, because it's been in the 90s, so the ground is hot, and when that water hits it, it's just like a super grass growing effect. I mean, I looked at a yard that we actually mowed Wednesday, and we went by it the next day, and it still looked like it had just been mowed. However, I went by there again Sunday, either Sunday or Saturday, a day or two after the rain came. It's really crazy because it could have used another mowing, and we wasn't planning on mowing that yard for another 2 weeks. But now the weeds are shot up to where everything needs mowed. And like I said, I've never seen a season like this one, quite like this one, to last as long as it has. The grass will dry up. It's so hot that the grass will dry up in a matter of like a week. And then you say, well, no mowing next week for those particular yards. We're talking about weekly yards. And then the rain come, and a couple days later, it needs mowed. And so I just can't help but think that it's the extreme heat on these yards. And then when that water comes on it, the grass just goes crazy. So anyhow, I'm by myself today. I don't know how long I'll be by myself because Mariah has a doctor's appointment. But I'm going to get as much done as I can. It does look very threatening. It's been raining every day. We've got nothing but clouds in the sky. I mean, it's wet. It's cloudy. But I got to try to do something because this week was our busy, busy week. So we're going to get out here and see the best that I can do. But definitely I'm going to be behind all week. Especially seeing that my better half has to go to the doctor. And about the only hope I have to get all these yards done is have Mariah with me. And so if something happens that I have to start solo, I may have to drop a third of my yards. I don't know. Anyways, y'all, I'll talk to you later. I'm almost to my first yard. We'll see how good I do. Well, I'm here at my first yard, and this yard here is 10 days today. And I don't think you're going to be able to really see it. I can tell it from where I'm looking. that grass is over a foot tall. And last week that yard was almost dead. We actually skipped it on Friday on purpose because it was so dead. Now it's a foot tall. That is crazy unbelievable. Well, I just got through with that yard. I seen the homeowner there, and they knew they were supposed to get mowed Friday. And of course I said, you know, I skipped you Friday because the yard was dead. She said, I know it. Today is Tuesday now, okay? Tuesday. So, Friday it was dead, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Today is Tuesday, and it was over a foot high. And, I also seen the neighbor, and he also discussed how, he talked about how the yard was dead Friday. I mean, you know, I'll tell you, I have learned this, is if you stay on a regular weekly mowing, even if the yards don't need mowed, it seems like that if you cut the tops off and then you get a bunch of rain, it don't grow so rapidly. But if you skip a yard and you get rain, it's going to grow twice as fast. I never understood that. I guess because where they got the heads on them, they can, you know, they can grow. And once you cut it off, it kind of impedes that growth. That's the only thing I can think of. Anyways, on to the next one. Well, it is 10:20, and I just got through with my second yard. It took me about 20 minutes longer to do this yard. It's only about a 20-minute yard, but me and the customer decided to jaw for a little while. It kind of slowed me down. I really shouldn't do that day like this, but I'm kind of a jawer. So anyhow, I'm on my way to the lake house. Now, I don't usually mow that one by myself. Between me and Mariah, the lake house usually takes us about 40-45 minutes. And so I don't know how long it's going to take me by myself, especially seeing the yard I just left. It took a little extra cleaning up. It was a 10-day yard, but again, it was one of those that was due Friday. I guess it's 11-day yard. It was due Friday. Didn't mow it because it was dead. And today it was a good 8-9 inches tall. So it took a little extra cleanup. So we'll just see what the next one, how the next one is. I know it's going to be high because the owner already called and asked me if I could make sure I get to it. Now, he's not due until Monday. That was yesterday. I didn't mow his yard because it poured down the rain all day. So I told him, I said, I'll do the best I can with the weather. He said, I know, I understand. It's really wet. Said, just do whatever you can when you can. So he's very understanding. I appreciate that. Anyways, like I said, it's a weekly yard. And I expect it's going to be, with all this moisture and this hot ground, it'll probably be 8-9 inches tall too, at least. Anyways, we're going to head out there and see what we can do. We'll take a gander at it. Well, I'm over here at the lake house. It's high. Definitely high in some spots. It's wet, unfortunately. But he needs it mowed. It's pretty ragged out there. See if I can enlarge this where y'all can see. You can see the sprigs there. Over there. It's a big old yard to mow, so can't mow it twice. It's just too big for that. Just too big to mow twice, so what I'll do is I'll just go kind of slow, which is actually better anyhow on these big yards. You really don't want to mow them, or these wet yards. You really don't want to mow them twice if you can help it, because the ground is so spongy. All it does is cause wheel track. So we'll mow it. I try to mow all my wet yards one time, Now, Mariah, she thinks that the mower blades are dull because it seems to leave some drags, but it's because the grass is so high. And, you know, I don't care how sharp your blades are. If the grass is high, it's going to usually take a couple of times to go over it because it breaks, it bends over the grass, and it don't get it all the first time, and it won't get it all this time. But I'm just going to go slow and do the best we can because I'm not going to mow this yard twice, especially since I'm by myself today. Well, I'm going to show y'all what the dumb thing is I did, and I know better. I got too close to a stump, trying to save myself a second of weed eating, and not only bent this blade, but it actually broke. And as you can see by this initials, it's a Marbine blade. Very expensive. I pay about $40 a piece for these 28-inch blades. Just my own dumb mistake. Oh well. Well, look who I got. Mariah got home from the doctor's, so I went ahead to the house, had some lunch, and picked her up. It's 1:48, and by the way, remember I told you it usually takes me about 45 minutes to do that other place over there with Mariah? Well, I timed it today, and it took me 1 hour and 20 minutes to do it without Mariah. So she definitely comes in handy.
I do, huh? Come in handy, huh?
So we're going out now, right now, we're going to do Tom's. That's a big old job. I have to weed eat the bank and everything today.
Although we don't weed eat the front, though. We weed eat it last time. Yeah, we did. You and I both did. Yes,
if you say so.
I know we did. You and I both weed eated it. The front.
But we'll see what it looks like. She says we did it last time.
We did.
I don't remember doing it the last time.
Yes, because you said...
I know I do it once a month.
You said, oh, she helped me, so I got done faster.
Good. Well, anyhow, we definitely got to mow it. And that's a pretty big mow, so with us both together mowing it takes about 45 minutes. Right?
No, it's like an hour.
We're going to time it today. Anyway, so we left the house and we're headed back over that way. See what we can get done here. I got to get a little gas in my walk behind because I filled the rider up, but I didn't fill the walk behind up earlier. Well, we're going to time ourselves on this one. It's 4:33. See how long it takes us. That's a big one. Well, I timed that one. How long do you think it took us?
1 hour and 3 minutes.
We started at 4:36.
I counted 4:33. But
Well, I counted 4:36.
Don't matter. That's still pretty good for this big old yard.
So basically an hour. One guy went to his yard and complained it was too wet. And I told him, I said, look, if I don't get back, if I don't do it today, it won't be for 2 more weeks because that's when I get in the area. And I said, no, if I wait then, I ain't mowing it.
Aren't those pretty? Those pampas grass?
So, when I left, I texted him and I said, I won't be back.
Well,
We did mow his yard, but I didn't go back.
we had problems with that dude anyhow.
He always complained. Have you ever noticed that the people that complain most pays the least or cannot pay at all? I had one guy that I was mowing, and he called me and said, I got somebody else because I wanted you to do a little extra work and you haven't gotten to it. I said, well, I just ain't had time to get to it. I'm a busy person. And I said, So, you know, I'm sorry about that, but that's the way it is. And so, I actually mowed his neighbor. And I seen the guy that come to mow his yard, mowing another yard across from it. And we got to talking. I said, I was mowing this here guy till last week, and he fired me. Or no, 6 weeks ago, and he fired me. And he said, I've been mowing his yard. I said, really? He said, he can't pay. He owes me 2 mowings. I'm glad he fired me and wanted me to do extra work. Now, how in the world is he going to pay for extra work? People are so stupid. Anyways, we're clicking right along. It's 1:42, and we've done quite well, haven't we?
We've done 9 yards.
We're fixing to do 2 more side by side. You notice we haven't done much in the way of video because, well, we're a day behind, and we're trying to catch up. Oh, y'all, today is September the 9th, a Friday, and you see all these leaves starting to fall. So, time to pull out the big blower. The BR 800. Time for it.